Hey, Jasper Nation. This is Kevin Ross, Director of Sports Communication and Media Relations at Manhattan College, and I'm joined by head men's and women's swimming and diving coach, Pat Malone. How's it going, Pat?
Good, Kev. How are you?
I'm doing well, just trying to get through COVID-19 like everybody. For starters here, we've been starting these Jasper chats with just a brief question about how are you doing? How's your family doing? And where are you right now?
So right now I'm at my mom's in southern New Jersey, very close to like my brother and sister who also are down in here, and we're just weathering the storm together. It's
And
getting
also, I heard you're going to be an uncle soon.
yes. Believe it or not, my brother's expected and my sister-in-law are expecting in September, having a little boy.
That's great. That's great. Any names like maybe Pat? Do we know that yet or not?
I don't know that yet. They've been kind of keeping that a secret for all of us, so hopefully it's a good one. Maybe Pat. Who knows?
Well, hope they're staying safe. So during this crazy time, how have you been able to stay in touch with your team?
So I have a rather large team, and it's very difficult to get 40 people to get together at a single time. So what I've been doing is I've been doing a lot of cold calls to them, just calling, checking in. When I call, I mostly am focused on what's going on at home, how's class going. I don't really have a very big concern with them regarding their fitness level, just because they do such a great job of staying fit on their own. Even when we were in our week off after conference, they were asking for workouts and going to the gym on their own during open hours. So it's more focused on them as people rather than what's going on fitness wise.
It's crazy that you say that, Pat, because from doing these interviews and talking to people, it seems like we're in a pandemic. We've never had to deal with anything like this. Is that everybody's different, every team is different, every individual is different, and I think if somebody's looking for a game plan, it's individuality. So I think that's great. And are you guys doing any other type of activities as a team, or just what you've been saying with the cold calls and individual?
We try to do a couple team Zoom meetings, but everyone's class schedule is so different. We also have a couple of members of our team that are on different sides of the world, so the time difference has been very difficult to schedule something for all of us. So the little things that we have done, as many of us as possible, we've gotten a decent sized group, but we haven't been able to get all the logistics to line up to get everyone together, which has not been great, but we're working with it. We're working through it.
It's great. And we have Jaspy's coming up, this week. And after the Jaspy's, I heard that your team is going to be doing a social media campaign to recap your season. Can you
Yes.
elaborate on that?
Yeah, so because of the COVID pandemic, we weren't able to hold our normal team banquet that our parents and our seniors normally organize. So what we'll do is we'll celebrate our award winners, since we were very fortunate to get through our entire season this year, and blast that stuff on social media. So then the kids' accomplishments can still be shown and showcased, and they can get that little bit of spotlight that they've all earned and deserved over their whole year of hard work.
And what have you learned about your team throughout COVID-19?
I've learned that they are extremely resilient. A lot of them, just from our interactions and talking to their teammates on a regularly frequent basis, they've stayed, for the most part, very, very positive, even with the schoolwork and the change in the online learning. And they've also even started competing against each other with their running apps, seeing how far they run, how long they run for, and they've been having like little contests with one another.
I know that Carl Ranieri is the head of the SAC, and he's been tremendous with us, helping us out with our with videos for the 3-day extravaganza that will be happening this week. So that's great. And Pat, I also was going to ask you too. I mean, you're a unique niche sport. I think I said that right. But
Mhm.
with the Olympics being delayed this year, how does that help you or does it hurt you?
It's kind of a double-edged sword when you honestly think about it, Kev, just because our sport is extremely unique where it gets limelight every 4 years.
Mhm.
Not many people, unless you're a part of the swimming community, know what swimming is and how intense and competitive it is on a year-round basis. And then the society and general public get to see it every 4 years when the Summer Olympics come on. So them pushing the Olympics back is great for our sport, just because it gives those individuals who are on the cusp of making Olympic trials or qualifying for their country's Olympic team, it gives them another opportunity. But it also hurts us a little bit too, because this summer should have brought a lot of recognition to our sport, and we're just going to unfortunately have to wait another year.
It's interesting you say that, because it's like, well, it might help some swimmers. It could also hurt those swimmers that are maybe a little bit older, that's 1 year older to their bodies. And it's like, there's such a little margin for error in your sport that it can make the difference between being a champion or 12th place. So,
Yeah.
And also I was going to say, moving on to next year, I mean, we're all looking ahead, we're planning for next season. Can you talk briefly, it doesn't have to be that specific, about your incoming class?
Ooh, okay. So our incoming class is, my honest opinion, they're amazing people from top to bottom. When I do my recruiting, I focus more on who they are as a person, making sure that their personality is something that works well with our small community, which is the swimming and diving program, but also that they're going to be a good contributor to the Manhattan College community, and making sure that it's an environment for them that they're going to flourish, as well as they have that personality and that mindset to flourish in our very unique community. And then also on the athletic side of it, they're going to be amazing contributors to our program almost immediately, not only in meet format, but also in the MAC championship format as well. It's going to be a very, very competitive environment moving forward in training, which is going to overall lead to the entire program success.
That's fantastic, Pat. And it seems like you really got your vision for the program that you're trying to build here at Manhattan College. And I have no doubt that you will be successful. And now I always like to end these interviews with maybe a little off the beaten path question. What is the one guilty pleasure that you've indulged in during COVID-19? It can be a TV show. Like, I know, I can't lie, my girlfriend's got me into 90 Day Fiance. It's amazing. I can't lie. The drama is unbelievable.
Oh, I got a bunch. I'll be honest with you. I don't watch a lot of TV. There's normally not a lot of free time during the season.
It doesn't have to be a TV show. It can be anything.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of stuff. I've started indulging more in music from like my middle school days and high school days.
Really?
Listening to throwbacks a lot, which has been fun. A lot of online concerts. The internet's an amazing thing now.
I need to hear some examples. I can't just have like a loose generalization for this.
I've been listening to a lot of Goldfinger and like ska music, which has been fun. Those the videos are very, very bad. But
you're talking to somebody that had his hair bleached blonde in college and would listen to Newfound Glory on repeat Thursday, Taking Back Sunday. So I get it.
Yeah. So it's been good, because normally in the office I have my Pandora going, and sometimes I want to switch it up. So I've just been putting on like concerts on YouTube as background music while I'm doing my emails or waiting for emails to come in and getting some other stuff done for work. So it's been fun. And then I've been catching up on Tacoma FD. Love that show. If you haven't seen it yet, Kev, I highly recommend it.
I'm right on Ozark. I'm like through season 1 almost. So it's like I have 2 more seasons to go after that. And I just got done with Little Fires Everywhere. Definitely recommend that.
Oh, I'm going to have to check it out.
Yeah, it's Kerry Washington and Reese Witherspoon. And it's like it's 8 episodes, but it's based off of a book, and it's only supposed to be 1 season, but they're talking about bringing it back for a 2nd season. But it's set back in the late 90s in Cleveland, Ohio. So it's like the time that I was in high school. So
I'm going to have to check it out. I'll let you know if I like it.
Definitely. Well, that's great, Pat. I'm glad everything's going well. Obviously, we're glad you're healthy and safe, and I loved it, and I'm loving hearing where the program is going to be next year. And if you need anything else, don't ever hesitate to ask.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks so much, Kev. This was awesome. Hopefully everyone on your end's doing good. You're staying healthy and safe.
Yep. All right. Thanks so much.
Yep, no problem. I'll talk to you later, Kev.
See you.